Hello everyone, my name is Zero Tyson, but you can call me Tyson, and welcome to Megaman Battle Network 5 Team Colonel. It's been quite a while, definitely been more than a year or two since I've last recorded a video, but, you know, life, college, that sort of thing. After seeing as the fact that, it's Megaman's 20th, Megaman.exe's, so Megaman Battle Network, 20th anniversary, I thought, hey, this is the perfect time to play one of these games. And I decided that I would play the one that I've actually completed, and the first one that I've actually played. I played this, I'd say when I was like 10, 12 years old. It's been quite a while, so I'm a little rusty on this, but I'll try to do my best, you know? So, without further ado, let's get started. The year was 19X. XX. Cyber Society was almost complete. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long playthrough. I can't read correctly. We've done what we can. Now it's up to the next generation to finish the research. Yes? Our offspring was certainly complete with what we started. Yeah, definitely. I wonder who those two are. If you played, the previous Battle Networks games, particularly 2 and 4, you would know who they are. Or 3 and 4, sorry. But since we're just heading right into 5, instead of playing the first 4 games, don't worry about it. You'll learn soon who they are at the end of the game. But until then, years later, in the 21st century, a network keeps society safe from all cyber threats. There's a lot of text. Well, there isn't a lot, but I don't want to read all of it. Our main character, who is apparently named Lan, hasn't finished his homework, and he's being told off by this beeping device, which we now know is Megaman. These are our main characters of the story. You'll come to love them. I don't know what else to say, but let's just pick up the personal terminal, or PT for short. Oh, we're about to jack in, but we're interrupted mid-animation by my ad, by his mother, who is called Yoshiro, I believe. I'm butchering the pronunciation, but you can look it up. And it's his mom. Both their moms. It's kinda complicated. Not really. It's more weird than complicated. And we even got mail. Press start to open the BET. And select to read it. Alright. So, this is our menu. With chip holder, sub-chips, which we don't have any, our library, which holds the chips that we have. So we got standard chips, mega chips, giga chips, and we even have program advances, which we don't know any yet, but I'll be sure to show some throughout the game. Here's Mega Man stats, so there's the ones for his Mega Buster with attack, speed, charge. And then the folder stats of what we can hold. So we can only have 5 Mega Chips, 1 Giga Chip. I don't even know why I'm going about this currently, but it's fine. Yep, key items, communication is for multiplayer, but I'm not doing any of that, so... we have save, which I'll go ahead and do right now. And last but not least, there's our chip folder, which holds our chips that we can use during battle. And our packs empty, because we don't have any extra, but we'll get some soon. There's our HP, our Zenny, which we have none of, and Bug Frags, which is just short for Bug Fragments, which we have 0 of, but we will get some soon as well. So let's go in the kitchen, or living room, and see what's up. Yep, please deliver this to my friend Snappy. Stew record, or recipe. And they're in Kitchen Comp, which is in AC/DC Area 2. Yep, press R to send them to the cyber world. And time to jack in. Yep. So it's real easy. Just gotta check something real quick. Here, 'cause I'm not really sure if there's anything we can jack into over here. You want to press A on every single object, like every single thing around you, because there might be some chips or power-ups that could help you a lot in the game. It's also really easy to miss. But I don't think there's anything we can jack into in the house. So there's nothing in here. It's just some extra stuff. Carefully displayed photo. It's of 2 small boys. It's one of Land's prized possession because it's him and his brother, Hub, who kind of died when he was only a year old. Anyway, time to jack in! I know, sad story, but now we're going to the net, and we can get a nice transition. So here we are in the net, but mainly in his home computer, or home page. Yeah, we just gotta move forward, and we'll enter into our into our tutorial. Uh-oh. Yep, there's viruses on the web page, so only one thing we gotta do, or one thing we can do, that's bust some viruses, but this is the tutorial, so here we go. Battle routine set. Execute. That's their catchphrase for whenever they get into a major battle. So it's time to virus bust, I guess. Yep, gotta send chips, data, and through the custom window. You can only load up 5 chips at max. Which, yep. Shown down here. So they each have an icon and a chip code to correspond to each other. And a picture, of course, with their attack. And their element, which is in the box over there next to the letter. So we got the enemy's HP. Get him down to 0, you win the battle. You go down to 0, you're dead. It's automatic. It's a game over. Yeah, you can only send 1 chip in return unless it's the data from the same type of chip, or it has the same code. If you press R, it shows data, information about the chip, and L, you can escape. But we can't escape since this is a forced scenario, so gotta do it. Press A to select, press B to deselect. Yep, so we're able to select 2 cannons. And now we press OK to get right into the battle. And you can see the sword icon, that's the element, quote-unquote, for the chip. So now, when we press OK, we'll go right into the battle. So, battles operate on this 6x3 grid. The red is where I can move, or where Megaman can move, and blue is where the viruses can move. That can move all over the place. And with the Mega Buster, you can fire with B, or you can charge it by holding down B. Yeah. Alright, explain health. Oh, and you can see how many chips you have with the chips hanging over your head. Each one can only be used once. And there's the custom gauge, which fills up over time. Once it's full, you'll be able to go back into the custom folder? Custom screen. Okay. Yep. With L and R. Pretty easy. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck was that? Why is Mega Man glowing now? Good question. Yeah, it's because I was able to counter. You can counter them at... If you counter them at just the right time when they're flashing, then you'll be able to enter full synchro, which is a type of emotion, which you'll be able to do double damage to them. Full countering and full synchro is really important to mastering the game. Yeah, it's just tutorial stuff. And just explaining how since they're the same chip code, you can use both of them at the same time. And there are star or asterisk coded chips, which you can use alongside other chips. And now we'll send data over and do a combo. Area grab will allow us to gain access to their side of the field, so we can move up and use wide sword. So area grab. Some chips do freeze time, if I have to mention that. And here's the charge shot. That's it fully charged, and this is just the Mega Buster. There we go. Alright. That's one down. One more to go. Yep, and we've already talked about countering and full synchro. So there's the emotion window. It shows Mega Man's emotional state. You can tell how well you're operating him. So if he's calm, that's how he usually is. But if he takes damage, he'll become anxious, which is that. And if you counter, you'll go into full synchro. There are two more emotions that they are not going to talk about. One is the anger emotion, which is basically like full synchro, but which doubles the damage of your next chip. But in order to activate it, you have to take 300 damage? It's either 200 or 300 in one attack. Pretty difficult to pull off. And then there's the dark emotion, which we're not going to see ever in this playthrough because I'm not going to use dark chips. As for what dark chips are, we'll get to that. And now we're going to automatically be in full synchro, just to serve as an example. So I'm going to use air shots, which is pretty weak chip, but pushes your enemies back. So yeah, if you're able to time your attacks well enough, you'll be able to just rack up your full synchros. If you can counter, take it. It'll make the battle much easier. Especially when we start getting to higher level chip attacks. Which will just allow us to just bulldoze through bosses. And that's all of them. Alright, now we just gotta go to Kitchen Cup and AC/DC 2 and deliver this recipe. So let's go into the net itself. So here's AC/DC Area 1. If you follow the green path, it'll get you... If you follow the main path, which is the green one, in this area, it'll lead you to the next area. And so yeah, here's blue mystery data. It's items you can find out in the field. Green ones will appear... So once you take it, it'll disappear. Green ones will reappear once you jack back in, or jack out and jack back in. And then they'll reappear around the same area. But for blue mystery data, they're permanently gone. So, we got him mini energy subject. Oh, and now we're into our first actual battle. So here are the Metars. They're basic virus. They're pretty easy to defeat. If you're able to counter them well, then you'll be able to just make them go bye-bye. And we get Guard 1. So in battles, what items or what drops you get depend on how well you defeat the viruses. So it depends on your Buster rank, which depends on how many times you got hit during the battle, and how much time you took in order to defeat them. White Sword K battle chip. So we'll be able to go into your folder and just see the chips right here. Not too bad. And if you want to put them in, you select A, and you just select another chip. It goes right over it. You can talk to the people over here too. Yep, he even gives that it's the main street. As long as you follow it, you'll be okay. This here is a sub-chip dealer, which are just chips, one-use chips that you can use within the net. So, Mini Energy recovers 50 HP. Sneak Run, which will let you not encounter weak viruses. And an Unlocker, which unlocks Purple Mystery Data, which is like Blue Mystery Data. Once they're gone, but they usually have important stuff behind them, like a rare chip or a power-up. We don't have any money, so can't buy any of that. Get to another battle, too. Not too bad, I already got Cannon's first turn, so I don't have to worry about countering. And we got another Guard A. Yep, so see there? Delete time, busting level. Not too bad. And here's Roll. She is a net Navi of Maylu, which we haven't seen yet, or Mail. M-A-Y-L. I know, kind of weird, but yeah, Japan. Gutsman and Glide are in Area 2. Gutsman is the net Navi of Dex, while Glide is the net Navi of Yai. We'll meet these characters later once we're done with this quest. Yep, saying she's gonna return, but she's gonna browse a bit. So for me, I just like... if you explore the place, you know, you'll be able to get all this stuff. Be able to get all the mystery data and anything you want to come around. And here's another virus, or a new virus, Cannon Guard. Yeah, you know, it's kind of squished, but it's okay. They have 60 HP, and if you're in their row, they'll move a cursor over you, and they'll fire. You'll just see. Meanwhile, Metars, I have actually... Well, we have seen Metars attack. Yep. Well, for Metars, they'll do a line attack when they hit their pick on the floor. And we get Mark Cannon S. gonna put this in my chip folder, which is basically a deck. Its limit's 30. So, also, once you use up all your chips in a battle, they'll be gone. They're gone for the rest of the battle. So you have to be careful on the chips you're using, or else you're going to be stuck with your Mega Buster. Which isn't exactly the best idea at this point in time. Let me tell you. Oop, there we go. Got another Mark Cannon one. And 800 Zenny. You're gonna want to save up on some of this Zenny, though. As there is a shop in the next area, which will serve us well. Oops. That's what I get for going too slow. Or for not paying attention. Alright. Even got a counter, too. Menadors are real easy to counter. Also, you can see that we won't recover our health once we exit a battle. So you gotta be careful. You can regain health when you check out, though. But you have to check out first. Alright, goes them. I'm trying to figure out, I don't remember if just firing the Mega Buster wildly is better than just me going for a charge shot. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's keep on going. Here's another blue mystery data. And it has copy damage. Asterisk. It duplicates enemy to another enemy. So if you hit one enemy and you do damage and do like 40 damage to one, it'll do 40 damage to the other. And we have our next virus, Powie. Guess I should show what it does. So it hops around twice, and then it'll appear as a giant, like, thingy? I don't know how to describe it. Alright, let's keep on going. Man, it's been so long that I'm just pretty rusty. Just in, recording. Is that you, Megaman? Yes, it is. I use trading chips. And here's Glide. Alright, let's keep on going, because the kitchen comp is over here in this direction. I just want to take care of that virus real quick. So by themselves, viruses don't pose too much. Like, one virus won't do too much of trouble, but it's once there's 3 of them on the field that are really fast, some of them can even go on your side of the field at times, that's when it gets dangerous. And here we have a net dealer, who sells stuff like power-ups such as HP memories, which increase our max HP by 20, and other chips. Sword, long sword, high cannon, spreader, and Vulcan. So, not really sure what I want at the moment. I'll leave for now. We'll get some money later. So, and there's Barrier S, which nullifies 10 HP of damage. I don't think it's just 10 HP, I think it's 1 hit. But it's fine. Also, we can run away from battles, of course. Yep. I don't know the odds of running away from battles, just so you can. Sometimes it won't work, though you just have to try multiple times. But we're in the kitchen cup. Yep, we'll give them the recipe, and we're good. Ah, I made another mistake. I should have walked around first before giving them the recipe. Oh, and we got an email from our dad saying to bring everyone to Scilab. So he has something to show us. Yep, so we're jacking out. And we got mail from him, I believe. Yep. And we even got a magazine that has 3 things in it. So it talks about jacking out, editing folders, and use of subchips. So I'm just gonna mash my way through them, as I've already explained them already. Of course, if I didn't say it already, but you can only use subchips once. So just keep an eye out on your wallet, I guess. Yep, do your best in the cyber world. Alright? Let's gather everyone up. Oh, well, first we have to say goodbye to our mother. Yep. So everything's all good, and this is AC/DC Town. Only has a couple houses. Its look has changed over the games. I'd say this is... Yep, this is it. You even go on the road and stuff. Not too big of a deal. You even talk to people too. The regular system allows you to designate one chip as your regular chip. If it's larger than your regular memory, then you can't choose that chip. And it's shown on the edit screen. And you can expand it with Reg Ops, which will increase it between 1 to 2 megabytes. Depends on what item you get. Let's see if I can actually do that. Let's see. I feel like I'm pressing select. And even then, it's not working. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I honestly am not sure. Maybe my select button isn't working. That could be it. Actually. Or it could just be because I don't have anything that's technically small enough at the moment. I think it's just because I haven't mapped my buttons correctly. So let's go visit everyone. Tell them up, like, hey, we gotta go to Side Lab. Not too big of a worry. Just visit everyone's house and talk to them. This is Yai's house. Pretty small. Now we just gotta go to one more person's house, and here it is. Here's Dex. The previous person was Yai, and the first person that we went to was Male. Alright. And we're all good. Now he's talking about the libraries. It's been 30 minutes, and they show up right on time. No idea. Lane's father works at Scilab. He's a head scientist, data scientist there. He's basically the lead researcher on NetNavis and stuff, as he was the one that created Megaman, who is Lan's brother because he somehow... Listen, all you have to do, read a wiki on Megaman Battle Network 1. It explains it. Yeah, we're here. This is Scilab. Can we exit here? Nah. Alright, that's fine. There's all sorts of places you can jack into. This guy is a sub-chip dealer. Says full energy, which covers max HP. So, don't know why you would want to buy a mini energy at this point. Or at all. Unless it's cheaper. You have no locker, and we have locked enemy, which is easy to encounter the last enemy. It's not particularly useful for viruses, but for ghost bosses. Bosses, you'll see later. But yeah, let's head on up since I'm kind of running out of time in this episode, or part. Yep, this is Scilab. It's also weird how these kids just are able to access this kind of stuff. It's super important stuff, but whatever. It's time to get serious. Since, you know, music stopped. The hour is upon us. Begin the operation. Wonder what's gonna happen. Oh well, you don't have to worry about it. Let's just head on in at this point. Wonder where Dr. Kari's lab is. Literally been here before. I don't know why you would... Well, this place has changed over the past game. The last time we've been here was in Megaman Battle Network 3. In 4, didn't really visit Scilab because tournament. Even I'm pretty sure no one would want to talk about 4 concerning 4. But yeah, we're here. Yep. Greg brought everyone here. So now we get to see whatever he found, I guess. Yeah, something very special. A program. I wonder what that program is. Since we never see it till the end of the game. Whatever. Gotta get those things. Can't do a thing without my ID card anymore. Yeah, because a lot of shit's happened with Scilab security. It's easy to get, though. Also, this is a cutscene. If you didn't already know. Hope I'm not going too fast with the text. And something goes wrong, because of course it does. And that person got deleted. Or that person just got knocked out. Either way, the next being the net is being occupied. So, which is bad. And what exactly is that? Dr. Ikari knows, and everyone's asleep. It's sleeping gas. And one by one, it's everyone being knocked out. Even Lan. But he's in the corner that no one can see. That no one can really see him. But who knocked them out? Yep, and they're just making sure everyone's all asleep. You even got a gas mask and everything. Of course, that's their main uniform, but... Who is behind this? It's... Dr. Regal. Obviously, you don't know his name at this point, but you'll learn soon enough. Oh, here it is. Yep. this is Regal, the villain from the last Battle Network game, which no one likes to talk about, so as that's been shunted out of people's memories since it's a bad game. Oh, and our friends' PTs are being taken, which means we won't be seeing their navies for the rest of the game. Till the end of the game, anyway. Maybe in the middle. But I wonder why Lan isn't here. Yeah, he's in the corner, but no one can see him. Even though they should be able to see him, but whatever. And they're all asleep. Bandy's awake. And we've been sleeping for 3 days. His dad's gone. Kidnapped by Regal, of course. And his mom's telling off, even though he saved the world 4 times at this point. But whatever. Still technically a child. Or still a child. Most of the time he's only thrust into those events because he's forced to be there. But whatever. Meanwhile, everyone in the others, everyone's already awake at this point, which doesn't make sense, but you know, anime. I feel like visiting them at home, you know, maybe one of them's asleep or something, would be selling the point of, oh, they're really distraught about losing their PETs and their navies. Alright, time to, you know, find out some information, and we already know it's a group taking over. Wonder who it is, though. Obviously, it's Regal's team. And now we're gonna jack in and find out some more. But I'm gonna end it off here since it's been way too long. Man, I really gotta learn how to pick up the pace. Next time, though, we'll be exploring around the net, picking up a bunch of mystery data that I had missed outside or around AC/DC Town, and figure out what's going on with the net occupation. So, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.